Well, hey everybody, welcome back. See if I had tacos in my teeth. I'm good.
And I've been chilling, watching the ocean with you, baby up with a slow motion.
So today I'm so excited to be talking about the new Adept Cosmetics House of El palette. If you're not familiar with Adept, they're an indie brand. I do have one other palette from Adept, which is the Plain Jane. And I love that palette. It was one of my favorite palettes of last year. So when I saw this color story, it was so unique. I am a superhero movie, whether it's Marvel, DC, whatever. I'm a huge fan. I love them. And this one was based on Superman. So again, when I saw the color story, I knew I don't think this was one I could pass on. So let me give you a little information about it. The Adept website says, create Kryptonian looks with our House of El palette. We created this palette to honor our love of Christopher Reeve's portrayal of Superman, as well as our love of the Grant Morrison version of the Superman in comics. So this is limited edition. They are going to restock one more time, I believe. It contains 3 mattes, 5 multi-chromes, and 1 shimmer. It is free of glitter, talc, and mineral oil. It is vegan. Each shade is removable, magnetic, and has a pan size of 23 millimeters. So this palette retails for $49, which I thought was pretty good considering you do get 5 multi-chromes. This came packaged probably better than any palette I have ever purchased. It was in a big box, lots of bubble wrap, and then it came in this package in here with another piece of foam on it. And then this was wrapped. It had like a plastic covering over it, so it was very well packaged. And here we have the House of El. It's got the little saying from ZOR-EL on the back that says, for this reason, above all, their capacity for good, I have sent them you, my son. And it's kind of embossed on the back. So this does not have a mirror, but this is the color story. And before we go into the looks, I will show you some swatches I did outside. I did a little reel for Instagram and did some swatches, but I'm going to actually turn my lights down a little bit and show you here. I'm actually going to start with the mattes because I want to be able to turn down the lights again and kind of shine and show you the multi-chrome. So, and I had never tried Adept's mattes before, and I was actually very impressed. So we have a KAL-EL, KAL-EL, and Mon-El. And they're not showing up as bright. That's a little bit better of a representation, but they are just a little bit warmer in person, and you'll see them in my swatches outside. So we have ZOR-EL, Laura Van-El, and KAL-EL. Let me turn my lights down just a little bit more because I think it's washing it out still. Y'all know I'm in a new space and I'm trying to get my stuff together. So yeah, that's a little bit better. They're very beautiful, very wet looking. Then we have ZOR-EL, Allura ZOR-EL, and Ankara ZOR-EL. Let me try to build it up a little bit. It doesn't have any base pigment, so there we go. And it's like this lavender that shifts to this peach. It's absolutely gorgeous. So now I'm gonna turn my lights down and shine the light on them and show you the shift because it's just too hard to see with the bright lights on. So these are absolutely stunning. Some of the most beautiful, unique multi-chromes that I've seen. I don't think I have anything like these. Now the mattes built up well. They're pigmented off the base, but you can kind of shear them out and build them up. But I found them very, very, very easy to work with. So ZOR-EL, LARA Allura ZOR-EL, and Kara ZOR-EL. These are more of a drier formula. They're not dry, they're very creamy, but I would say drier than KAL-EL and ZOR-EL. I feel like those two, they almost feel wet. They're very squishy, very, very pliable, just super squishy and creamy. Like, you're gonna need to be very careful when you swatch them. But they do make for, you know, beautiful, 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 like just glass-like look on your eye. So I did a few looks with these, and including the one I'm wearing, and I've actually had this on all day, and we're going to talk about it when I get back. But I wanted to show you the looks first and the swatches in natural lighting outside, and we will be right back.
And I've been chilling, watching the ocean with you, baby, up with a slow motion crew, and we up in our clouds when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. And I'll be running, possessed by a low, low voodoo. Fired up like a wolf on a full moon. And we're stuck in a la la land. The tides will turn without us. And I'll be killing time like I might be a cartoon. Take it in real life like haiku. I know we got the good vibes when pieces fall right into place. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Play me like a bass guitar, simmer down and mess me up, tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Drive me around in your red Ford, shivers down my spinal cord. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding,
Here we go again. Trying hard, but you wanna be my friend. Ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. Here we go again. Call my bluff, I'ma be here till the end. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. If you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change, I can help you out. 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 Here we go again. Time is up and I'm calling up my friends. Ain't no wonder why, ain't no one to ride to. Here we go again. Call me up and you wanna be my friend. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. If you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change, I can.
Okay, so those are the looks. Hope you like them. Let me know which one was your favorite if you have one. So I think my favorite shades from this palette are this ZOR-EL. It looks, this minty color looks very unassuming, but it has just such a pretty shift. It can use, as you saw, I did use it as a highlighter. So when you shear it out, as you can see, no pigment, but then you get this really pretty like minty color shift. So this makes a beautiful highlighter. Also, the other shade I used was ZOR-EL. This I think is actually the most unique shade in the palette because it looks so pinky lavender in the palette and it has such a strong orange shift. I've never seen a pastel lavender with such a orangey gold shift before, and I'm gonna swatch it out kind of heavy so that you see. So there it's very lavender, but then the shift, there you go. It is very, and even that's not giving it justice, but you see how kind of goldy it is right there. The shift is very noticeable. And this also makes a gorgeous highlight. So I feel like you get kind of a 2-in-1. And then I love the green. I mean, it's just a gorgeous green, right? Lime green. But I love ZOR-EL. It's such a cool, like red to green. It's like red to green to gold. And again, this one's very obvious, the shift. And it almost has a purple somewhere in there. So yeah, just super unique. Now what I will say is today I did not use glitter glue. And I feel like it migrated and it broke up a little bit. And I'm gonna zoom in and show you. So as you can see right through here, I had a little separating, and right in here I had a little separating where my eyes crease. Now it didn't do it out here, and it didn't do it out here, but right on the inside. So my friend Daria said that she used glitter glue and that did not happen. So I think that might be the ticket. Either way, I have had this on, let's see, I'm on 13 hours of wearing this. So not gonna hold it against them. A lot of shadows begin to break up. Also, I always use the NARS Soft Matte. I usually use the NARS Soft Matte. I just re-upped because I panned my other one. So, but this is my favorite eye primer. Technically, it is a concealer. I don't like using concealers. I like using eye primers, but to me, this has the consistency of an eye primer. So I like this. That may not be one that I need to use this one. This one may need a little bit of a drier, less emollient eye primer, like the Revolution Super Base or the Juvia's Place or the Colored Rain. One of these. These are drier. They set down a little more and they're a little more dry. So I think next time that's what I'll use. I had a little bit of fading with the mattes there. It's not bad at all. Not anything out of the ordinary. So overall, it wore really, really well. And I am just super, super happy with this purchase. I'm so glad I have it. And I hope this was helpful. If you did not pick it up this time, I hope it was helpful for you to decide if you'd like to get it next time. Let me know if you did get it, what your favorite shade in the palette is, or which shade really interests you most. All right, that was kind of a quick one, but I'll be back very soon. I'd like to try to start filming putting out at least 2 a week now that I'm a little more settled. If you don't know, we moved. This is not my permanent space. This is my temporary space. I hope everything looks okay. I'm still working with the lighting, and I do like the space in my last video a little bit better, but that was in my parents' room and it's a little harder to get in there and film. So this is the guest room. This is where I'm sleeping, so I can kind of have my mess out a little bit more. So this is where we'll be filming from now on, at least till we find a new place. I hope you will like the video. I hope if you're new, you will subscribe, and I hope you'll come back again. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for clicking on the video, and I will see you again very soon. All right, I love you all so much. Bye.